Hello everyone, Nadeem here with PCSN. So today I wanted to make a quick video on some of the new things that we're seeing as far as scams go. I know we don't talk a lot about how they happen and all the intricate details and stuff, but one thing that we are noticing a lot of is um, scamming people over voice calls. So historically, we've seen people change their caller ID numbers and try to scam people. But now we are seeing with AI that people are actually changing their voice. So it sounds like the person that you would normally expect to call. And we're seeing more and more attempts where um, not really just a phishing attempt, but more of a whaling attempt. Um, so if what happens is the bad guys, they will target a high potential target in an organization. So, C-level executive or director or somebody like that. And then they would train their AI system on the voice of that person. And so a user who understands and recognizes the voice will have a better response to that person's voice. And that's the idea behind it. And we're seeing a lot of third-party apps that will let you train voice very quickly with a few words. It can train voice. In other instances, we've seen where uh, people are using an email. So the starting point is email, where, an example is somebody might update an invoice. And then when you call a number, that number, a person answers, and that person is the person you expect because they've got the voice scanned. So how do you train users to not fall for something like that? The easiest thing is, number one, always use an alternate method to confirm identity. So for example, if somebody sends you an email, hey, we've changed our address and payment info to this bank as opposed to the old account, always call using the number that you have on file. Whenever there's a change of information, we want to confirm it. And we don't want to confirm it just by replying to that email. We want to confirm it by using an alternate method. So for example, if an email came in, we might want to confirm with a fax or with a phone call. If a fax came in, we might want to confirm via email or via phone call, whatever it is. So, and when you're confirming via phone call, don't use the number that's on the source document, the source email or fax, because that's probably going to be not the right number, right? It's going to be a number that points to something that's under the control of the scammers. So this happens quite a bit. The difference now is that even the voice of the person may be scammed. And that we haven't seen before. So hopefully this gives everybody a heads up. You can train your people on how to handle these kind of calls. And remember, always train users on a cadence. Typically, if you have any kind of compliance requirements, your auditors are probably going to want you to have an at least annual training. But I would say you could probably do better with quarterly training. We do monthly training internally here, but that's excessive for a lot of companies. But if they're small enough video snippets, then monthly training is fine, or do quarterly. But at a minimum, you should do annual training for users because these threats, they keep evolving, and we want to make sure that users are ahead of the curve. So hopefully everybody's safe. And if you have any ideas about videos you want me to make, feel free to reach out. And everybody, have a great day.